But I have a longtime friend who was with an abusive partner. One time after he assaulted her, she came to live with me. I didn't ask for rent. I just had one condition. Do not ever let him know where I live. If you go see him, meet him somewhere else. 3 days later, she invited him over. Friends have the ability to violate your boundaries and your trust even more so than a partner can. What do you do in a scenario where you want to protect your friend, but you also need to protect yourself?
I'm in a little bit of a pickle like that right now. Person that I know, they have been dating someone. They're both physically abusive. They're both emotionally abusive. On several occasions, I've counseled their relationship. The friend has to protect her peace because in that situation with my friend, I have protected my peace. I've pleaded with the both of you guys. I've given my opinion. You guys still want to live your life however you want to live it. I no longer am putting myself in a situation where I am now burdened with my mental health being questioned.
Right.
100%. I'm going to tell you something once. I'm going to express concern. After that, I'm going to assume you heard me because we had a real intentional conversation.
I tried to fix it. I did everything. I showed them compassion. I showed them mercy. I walked away. I was the bigger man. And look where the fuck it got me.
I'm feeling this. I'm your professor. I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron. It's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving, man. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. But more importantly, you saw the clip. Google the book first so you can find it on Amazon. It's a dope read. Some people will bring their trauma, their toxicity, their violence to your doorstep. You know, their immaturity. As the ladies were talking, you know, I thought about things like that. I've that's happened to me a few times. And when you're younger, nobody tells you, hey man, sometimes when your friends and family are going through it, you don't leave everybody hanging. But if it's wild, you don't let it come in your house. See, it's just like if somebody who is a reckless driver who wrecked their parents' car and wrecked their own car, and then they ask you to borrow your car. You got to go, nope, I'll take you for a ride. You better call an Uber because you ain't getting in my car. Man, I'm just going, because they'll wreck your car. You get what I'm saying? And when people are in these abusive relationships, or these quote unquote toxic relationships, whatever you want to call it, right? The vast majority of these people, they don't run away. They just take a break. So when people say, look, I gotta, you know, we fighting, we this, we that, it's not a breakup, it's a break. So when they said, look, don't let them know where I stay, and 3 days later, the guy was at her house, you got to get rid of her. You got to get rid of her. Because what's going to happen now? If she leave him again, guess what? He coming to her house. And guess what? Whatever happens in that scenario, because he's abusive, she's abusive, he can get mad. Now they can take it on the front. It's like, I didn't know that was going to happen. Stop it. You like, some of y'all have friends who are thieves, right? And what I mean by somebody might need to come to your house to get to get, you know, start over or take a break, but their friends are like not good people, thieves, liars, whatever. And they bring people to your house. And you say, look, don't let people come to my house. The people you hang out with, if you're getting away from the people you hung out with, I don't want none of them in my house. And then they'll, you know, ain't nothing gonna happen. We just gotta kick it. Guess what's gonna happen? Your stuff gonna wind up missing. And they gonna go, they was just over here for like 10 minutes. Stop it. Some of y'all people have you're taking somebody who's an alcoholic, and it's like, yo, no liquor. I'm taking all liquor out. I ain't no liquor. You got a drinking problem. Nothing happen. But then they'll go, you know, because they got a drinking problem. They'll go get drunk, and then, you know, subsequently do something crazy wherever you stay, whether you're in a subdivision or an apartment complex. But they're gonna do something. If you're in an apartment complex, they might get you kicked out. But, you know, But then they might get something else happen in a subdivision where, it's like, yo, we, they might get you arrested because I just wanted to get a little liquor. Same thing for people who do drugs. If you're getting away from, you got a drug problem, look, you can't bring your drug problem in my house. Guess what they're gonna do? Bring their drug problem into your house. Your house gonna be a trap house. And then you're gonna get stealing, you're gonna get people tearing up your stuff, you're gonna get the house smelling like dope, and it's like, well, I just need a minute. I don't know what to do. It's like, oh, whatever, man. They're gonna destroy your stuff. You gotta let them go. People who have who might not who have a temper problem, who have a bad temper, who's angry. Look, I need somewhere to just start over, find some peace, decompress. Some of these people who got these bad tempers are very destructive. So something can happen, they flip out, they tear your stuff up, and then it's too late to say I'm sorry because the stuff already tore up. You get what I'm saying? Then you might actually take somebody in who's, oh man, I hate to say this, I really do, who's nosy and they like snooping around. They always in everybody else's business. So when they get to your place, they're gonna be in your business. They're gonna be going through your drawers and looking for paperwork, and they might they might see money here, steal money there, put stuff in, use your social security or account information, and like they do all kinds of stupid stuff. And they're like, I don't know what happened. What? That's crazy. The only people in this house is me and you. What you talking about is crazy. Or they have, or they quote unquote know inside information about you, so they willing to, just be gossip type people and tell your business to a bunch of other people, and not, they don't even have to come in your house. Everybody know your business, and it's like, man, this is dumb. Not everybody, but people you didn't want to know that know your business because of this person. And it's like, man, you know what, man, you got to go because some friends don't respect your safety. They don't respect your peace. People might want it, but they don't respect it. So no matter what you do, they one of them 48 laws of power is like to stay away from people who are, constantly having negative outcomes, because you don't get me wrong, people can be helped. You can help people, that's for sure. But there are certain people who they're not looking for help. They're just looking for a place to, a fresh start of BS. And if you say yes to, I'll help you get a fresh start, they're going to bring along the BS because they're not going to say that part. So, and I say this, the other thing is, sometimes people make your home their home, and everything that's terrible about them and their home, they bring it to your home. And I mean, like I've been in situations, people don't clean up. You know what I'm saying? People don't like the bathroom. The room's terrible. The bathroom's terrible. They just leave junk all around the house, and the fridge is just got all over the place. The cabinets all out of order. They don't wash this. Like and I've been with those people. The house could be clean, and you could go to work and come back and like, what the happened the whole day? Because they're like children. They're like rebellious teenagers and children. They're just messy. Living like a crackhead, like the sheets off the cover, but they in the bed. They got bags of chips and bags of candy and snacks and pies half open, and you're like, yo, the toilet ain't flushed, and you're like, what is that smell? Like, you gotta understand, like, some people are like that. And the minute you let them into your place, they're not gonna fix that. Like, they don't go to other people's houses and go, you know what? I'm not gonna bring my BS here. No, they just like, I can't help myself. I'm just stupid as a mug and lazy. This is who I am. Some people, I'll take it a step further. I've known some people to say, look, I need to stay. Can I stay with you? You know, I'm trying to get a job, blah, blah, blah. And then they look at you and they go, you living all right. And then they get lazy and they don't want to work. Seen it all. But you tell me what you think, man. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.